He was feeling parts like around my breast area and then around my lower parts, like my groin area, but he didn't actually touch.
Okay.
On the surface, this looks like a quiet arrest. No struggle, no chase, just a calm, well-spoken man asking to call his attorney. But the man in these handcuffs is a doctor, the medical director of a clinic that treats trauma and PTSD. And the reason police are here has everything to do with the patients who walk through his door looking for help.
Sir, hey, how you doing? You a favor? Upper back. Let go of your phone. Your hands behind your back.
Stop.
Do not flex.
What are you doing? You're gonna make it worse.
You have a warrant for your arrest.
For what? What is going on?
Yeah, there is.
I don't know what's happening.
Can you call?
Hey.
Can I call an attorney?
Do it right now. Doesn't work that way.
Mark Zimmerman is my criminal attorney.
Okay.
Could you call his office and tell him something is happening?
Okay.
Listen, you need to relax.
My family is
Okay, you need to relax because you need to relax.
Just make it easy.
Like I said, that you're leaving.
Yeah, that I can't
Can
do
you call
stuff.
him right now?
I don't know his number. And
Call him, look it up.
Hey,
Steven, relax.
come on. Go this way.
Can you tell me what I'm being arrested for?
You have a warrant for your arrest.
But can you tell me what it's for?
I believe it's sexual battery.
For who?
That's all we can say. Do you have the chance, if you would like, you can speak with the detective about it?
Can I speak to my attorney?
Were you good with discretion for transit, or do you need other unit there?
Do you want to speak to the detective or no?
Yeah. And this has never happened before, so I don't know, like, what the procedure is.
Well, you have a warrant for your arrest. You will be taken to the Sarasota County Jail, where you will be put in a process. What all do you have in your back, sir?
And like computer, things like paperwork, things like that.
Your cell phone's in there?
Yeah.
The woman in this room is the reason for that warrant. She's a former patient, someone who came to him during one of the worst stretches of her life. And what she tells investigators here is the foundation the entire case is built on.
So he doesn't have a wife. Is that what you understand? Okay.
And I asked him that way in the beginning during one of our appointments, because he had said if we're going to start meeting outside of here, we need to figure out a safe way to do so. And I was like, oh, can your wife attend? Like, I would be totally fine with that.
Right.
Can my mom attend? Can one of my family members attend? And he said he didn't have a wife, and he said that it wouldn't be a good idea for one of my family members to be there because it's about me. And
Listen to how this was set up. The Sessions move out of the office. Family gets told to stay away. Better that way, just the two of them. And a patient who already trusts him is told he's seen girls like her before, that he knows how to help. On its own, each step sounds small. Put together, investigators say it's a pattern. The slow isolation of someone who walked in looking for help and had no reason to question the person offering it.
Oh, so there were some texts.
yes, and I'm a little upset because I had all the texts from everything, but at one point in time I was like cleaning out my phone and I deleted.
Oh gosh.
I even called Apple. I was like, is there any way I should get
be in the
back?
cloud.
That's what I said, but they were
Yeah.
like, no, it's only like a 30-day.
Oh, so it's been longer than
It's
that.
been longer
Okay.
than that. But I was so upset. But I have those.
Okay.
That's something. I was really upset about that.
Wow.
Yes. And I want to, I'm going to actually, can I move this just a tad?
Yes, absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
do my twisting.
Yeah.
But I also just want to preface this that so before I saw him, I had seen probably up to 100 doctors.
Oh wow.
Trying to figure out my health issues and stuff, and just
Okay.
trying to heal, because things had gotten so bad, and I was extremely suicidal by the time that I got to him.
Yeah.
And I had let him know of that.
Okay.
As well. I was very upfront about it, because literally the first question he asked me, I just broke down in tears, and I was like, you're kind of just my last resort. I don't know where to go anymore. I don't know what to do. And as you you read through this, like, you're probably gonna be like, why didn't she recognize this as a red flag? And it was more of a matter of, I kind of did, like, they did these different things, raised questions in my mind, of course, but when you're a younger individual dealing with a doctor who's supposed to be the professional,
Right.
you trust that what they're saying is true and that
Right.
there's truth to it, no matter what it is. And when
Right.
you're that desperate to get better, you'll do anything. And I would quite literally do anything. And because of everybody that he told me that he healed and that he deals with girls like me all the time and that he, you know, is here to help and he cares
You're
about me.
so much older and like a person that you would look up to when you're, because how old are you?
I'm 23.
23. Very young, impressionable, going through health issues. And so you expected to go there looking for answers, and you were willing to do whatever he thought, and him being the medical professional, that you needed to do.
Not to mention a brain doctor.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think that I'm going to read this and be like, you know, judging you at all, because I get you were in a vulnerable state, and it seems just from the parts that I went through there that he has taken advantage of that.
Totally. On so many different levels. He was just so manipulative. Like, and going, like, when I was really typing all this out and looking back, I was just like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
it's, and obviously this is about me, yes, but it's also about all the other girls, because
Right.
I know that they're out there.
Yeah.
And after he had spoken to me about the girl that is testifying against him now,
Right.
and I saw that, I was like, oh my God. And it just made me really wonder, like, how many other girls has he done this to, / is possibly still doing it to.
Right.
And he's the type of person that clearly, you know, that one boyfriend that I told you about that came after him,
Yes.
he said gave him a traumatic brain injury.
So the guy like decked him? Like,
Yeah. Like,
oh.
jumped him, like found where he was and jumped him and gave him a traumatic brain injury. And
Oh.
that didn't stop him, clearly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at this point, I don't
Wow.
know, you know, what will, besides the fact of either going to jail or even if he gets his license yanked. I mean, he was willing to do this stuff with me outside of the office.
Right.
So
Anything
That makes
inside
sense.
the office? I know you went over it here, but just quickly, like anything
Yeah.
in the office? Okay.
well,
Was there?
the first 2 appointments, right?
Right.
And also, and the thing is too, my parents were there. Like, my parents came to the second appointment
Okay.
because he wanted to relay everything that he found in that brain scan.
Right.
This right here.
Okay.
So this is just my invoice.
Oh,
which
okay.
Don't really isn't that important, but this is like all of my brain stuff, and then it showed like the different things that came up on my I think it's called the QEEG.
Okay.
So I went over all this stuff with my parents, and like this man literally prayed with my parents, like literally, like we're all like holding hands in the appointment. And
wow.
like telling them, like, I'm going to help your daughter, I want the best for her.
Oh, wow.
And you'll see, and at a certain point, he told me that he was lonely for Thanksgiving. I had him over to my home with my family.
Oh, wow.
Like, when I talk about manipulation, like,
Wow. Was there ever in your mind a relationship between you and him? Like a relationship, like
an intimate relationship?
like a boyfriend-girlfriend
No.
relationship? Okay, that was never in your
Absolutely
mind
not.
whatsoever.
No.
Do you believe that it was in his mind? Did he feel like that you were his girlfriend at some point? Or what
Well,
do you think?
So he told me way at the beginning, and I put that in there as well, that he would never be able to get feelings for me, because I had voiced that to him, and I had told him in the past that with men, it was very hard for me to be friends with men because they would always end up falling in love with me. And due to my past, I was very scared of that. and he said that, you know, it wouldn't happen and whatever. And moving throughout our relationship, you know, he said that we would have to establish a friendship. And I was like, well, I still look at you as my doctor. I'm like, we can be friends, but like at the end of the day, I'm here to heal. I'm here to get help.
Right.
And I'm your patient. Later on, like way at the end when he texted me and he was really angry and I read it to my parents, they were both like, this does not sound like a text from your doctor. This sounds like a text from an angry boyfriend.
Right.
So.
Do you remember is that one of the ones that was deleted?
No, that one's in
there. Oh, that one's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is, it's like,
here it is.
there it is.
I knew I missed one somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't see this
numbered
one.
these pages. Sorry, I can do that later. Yeah.
Physically helpless, physically serious personal injury. Okay, so a sexual battery is oral, anal, or female genital penetration by or union with the sexual organ of another.
Okay.
Or it also could be anal, but you were saying there was no penetration with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But there is with Dr. Feig.
Yes.
Okay. And was that touch an unwanted touch? Because there is let me find the exact, okay, here it is. However, sexual battery does not include an act done for a bona fide medical purpose. So I'm not sure of any medical professional that would say that you need to insert your fingers in someone's vagina to heal them of their anxiety disorder or whatever you're experiencing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, he's not a gynecologist, so is that an unwanted touch for you? That was an unwanted touch.
Yeah.
And you did not give him consent or permission to do that.
So he said that he was going to go down there and feel the different parts of trauma, right? And I agreed. I said, okay, but I did not agree to him penetrating.
Right.
So then he started there, and then he moved and started to go in, and then that's when I stopped him.
Okay. Did you notice if he had an erection or anything like that when that was happening?
I didn't notice.
You were probably like, oh.
Yeah.
So you didn't notice. So that is what he was saying that we could use with Dr. Feig, this statute here.
Okay.
But with the other, I know it doesn't make sense because you're touching someone's genitals, but if you just like touch them, like kids in school like pinch each other on the butt and they'll pinch on the boob or something like that, that's a battery. It's just like a battery, straight battery.
Okay.
There's no like penetration.
Okay.
There's no union with a sex organ like humping.
Yeah.
If like a male was humping a female and his genitals rubbed against hers, that's considered a sexual battery.
Right.
But
which
yeah,
goes with Dr. Feig.
Right.
Yeah.
So I saw something about him humping on you in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought I read of that. So does that make any more sense than it did?
Yeah.
If you were a juvenile, it would be different. It would be like lewd and lascivious battery or molestation. But there's also age limits. Like if it's 12 and under, there's never like a statute of limitations. It can be like you could report this when you're 50 and we could still prosecute it if we had evidence and could prove it. But with you being an adult and it just being a touching, then
Okay.
and there may be like, and this is for the state attorney to figure out, there may be some kind of upcharge they can do with it being a doctor and that kind of thing, but I'm not aware of that. But maybe they know of some kind of loophole where they could make it a higher penalty because he's supposed to be a person healing people,
Right.
not touching them.
And did you guys see that he does have a case against him, or had it?
Terry?
Yeah.
No, I had not.
Yes.
I wanted to talk to you before I went through, because we do like a background and we
Yeah.
searching and all that with them. So
Right.
when was that?
That was 2021 as well.
Are you serious?
Serious.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So there was another,
Yes. And you'll have to go through you'll have to find that record. It's public record.
yeah.
One of the lawyers had found this. The first lawyer that I spoke to had found this.
Okay.
And Right, actually, it might have been my mom that found it, and then
Okay.
the lawyer like confirmed it,
Okay.
because it's public record. But it was a female. He like touched different parts of her like breast area, and I don't remember if he touched around her lower area.
Okay.
But he had made comments about how he was like a horny old man and some other,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. And he's like in his 80s.
Yeah.
And his wife that he told me about is 40 years younger than him. So this isn't exactly out of his ballpark.
Oh,
Yeah.
40 years younger than him.
Yeah.
Wow.
The wife he has now and the previous wife he had too, he said was like 40 years younger than him.
Oh.
Yeah. Really, he was feeling parts like around my breast area and then around my lower parts, like my groin area.
Okay.
But he didn't actually touch.
Okay.
And then, but throughout this, like it started with him, I think it was the first appointment. He was, after meeting me and talking to me, he was like, oh, I'm just so in love with you. I was thinking he was being like, because you know how old dudes can be like, oh,
I just love you.
Yeah,
You're so
you're so
cute.
cute. Like,
Yeah.
I just love you, whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then, but then every time after that, he would say it more and more. And
During your appointment.
during the appointments, and he was like, I am just so in love with you. I am just so in love with you. If I was younger,
Oh wow.
that type of stuff. And then the last appointment, he was like, same shit. I really want to help you. I would be more than happy to give you a free session just to come in. I can evaluate you again and see if we can get anywhere. I was like, okay. So I went, and same thing. I'm in love with you, I'm in love with you, I'm in love with you. And at that appointment, he was touching parts like here on my chest, on the sides,
Okay.
like feeling around,
Yeah.
just part of the treatment, right?
Right.
And I'm just
Oh.
thinking it is. And then he was feeling parts around my groin, and then he actually did touch the top of my area.
Oh, okay.
Good. If you want to face the wall for me there, I'm going to take the cuffs off and you can relax and have a seat, okay?
Can I have my bag or my phone?
No. Face the wall.
Can you tell me when I can have my phone? Do you know?
No. Like I said, all those questions you can ask the detective.
Do you know when the detective will be in?
Shortly. Yeah.
And where will my belongings be kept?
Most likely here, or they go with the other jail. All right, you got a seat?
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
When can I talk to my attorney?
Are you requesting your attorney?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, the officer that brought you in will take you across the street, and then you can make your phone call. Okay?
Okay, can I have a cell phone so I know his number?
No.
Can I look it up? Can somebody look up this number for me?
What's the number? I mean, what's your attorney's name?
Mark Zimmerman.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get that for you. Okay?
Okay,
All right.
great. So I'm gonna wait here for somebody to.
Yeah, take you across the street to the jail.
And what will happen there?
You'll go through processing. You'll get to make your phone call.
And what would happen if I talk to you? What would happen there?
Just the same. Like, we would just talk, and then when we're done, then you would just go across the street. They would process you, and you get to make your phone call.
And what would we talk about?
Whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, can I ask you some questions then?
Sure.
Well, I walked into work today and there were some officers waiting for me,
Okay.
but I don't know what it's about.
Do you want me to tell you what it's about?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Because you can sit. So it's a warrant for sexual battery.
And can you tell me who's claiming I did that?
Well, if you're requesting an attorney, you'd be able to get that from your attorney, because we don't normally talk to people when they've requested their attorney.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
I
it's
mean,
either or. Either I talk to him or talk to you usually?
well, yeah. I mean, we usually read you Miranda rights,
Mhm.
and then to make sure that you understand and that you wish to talk to us without your attorney, and then you can make your decision.
All right, I'll just talk to him.
Okay.
So then the next step, then I'm going to be put in jail?
Correct.
And then what happens there? Like, do we wait for a trial, or what usually happens after that?
So you'll see a judge for a first appearance.
Today?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
And if I'm put in jail, does that mean like you have proof that I did something?
It means that we have a warrant signed by a judge that says we had probable cause to arrest you.
I can't think of like anybody that I did anything like wrong to. So somebody is obviously saying I did something. Like, does that make me guilty? Like,
No, you'll get a trial. Everybody gets a trial.
all right, I guess I just need to. So I'm being arrested today, and arrested means a judge said arrest him.
A judge said, when I sent a probable cause affidavit to the judge, they said you have probable cause to arrest him.
And probable cause means you have enough evidence.
Correct.
All right, sir. Can you turn around, face the wall for me? Face the wall. Turn around. There you go.
Are we putting our handcuffs again?
Yep. Hands around your back.
And are you going to take my belongings with me?
I am going to put them in property for safekeeping. Okay? All right.